Hello! Welcome to Pillowheads, where we're playing Banjo-Kazooie rated R.
Pretty much. Kind of sums it up.
Yes, exactly. Nugami.
Alright. Let's just ignore this horrible border on the sides of the screen.
Well, yeah, but now we get to stare at that weird-looking lion bro on the left. He has a Star of David around his neck. I don't think that's what that is.
I don't think so either.
Or the Great and Mighty Pooh, or Death, or his hot girlfriend.
Are you coming out as a furry right now?
Absolutely. Have you seen Lola Bunny? It was a joke. It was a joke, Jager.
I'm not really sure who that is.
Do you remember
Wait,
Space
is it
Jam?
the yellow one?
No. Remember Space Jam?
No.
She was like, and don't call me doll.
Not ringing a bell.
You don't remember that? Oh. Well then. Well, look at that perfectly textured milk. So many pixels.
Looks really good.
For an N64 game,
yeah,
it does.
I was just gonna say.
Actually, the lighting in this for an N64 game is amazing.
Yeah, it's this is one of the last ones that came out, I think, so it kind of makes sense. This is actually really impressive for the time.
It looks better than almost anything that came out on the PS1.
I would say it absolutely does.
Yeah. For real, the PlayStation 1, like, it had a couple good games on it, but it is known for having some of the worst.
Yeah, this is admittedly coming from a Nintendo fan, first and foremost, but I feel like
I don't know,
most N64 games kind of come off like they look better nowadays because they go for more of a stylized look than most PlayStation games, from what I've seen, kind of go for more of a realistic look, which in its time looked impressive, I guess, but it makes them age really poorly.
Well, hell, I mean, it works that way even for games that come out now. Like, even more so, because we try to make them look so realistic. But then, you know, even a couple years later, they look like crap.
Yeah.
Because they try to go for so real, and it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because technology advances, and so people are like, they can spot stuff better, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I wonder if people actually wore
Oh, there are subtitles, kind of.
Kind of. But I feel like if they're actually, like, talking, they don't.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Hopefully we find out, because I need that phone in my house now. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Barry. 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 Barry.
I think that's enough.
Yes, I agree. Man, I haven't played this game in years. Like, the first time I played it was actually on an N64.
I definitely wasn't allowed to play this on the 64.
Oh, I bought one, like, years later and played it on there.
Oh.
And then I lost that one. Or it broke or something. And so I sold all my games, and I regret that. Because Conker's really expensive on the N64 now.
Oh, yeah. And it's...
And I sold it for, like, $10.
Yeah. Oof. I'm gonna need to avoid this in a little bit. I don't think you can skip this.
Crap.
There's not that many cutscenes in this, if I remember right, but...
Well, I have yet to use the triggers on an Xbox controller, but this feels weird to me.
It's definitely different compared to the PlayStation.
Yeah, it has a lot more resistance.
Yeah, which I guess it's more of an opinion thing, and I'm gonna need to look away for a second. Something's about to happen. Oh, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jager has this weird barf phobia, even in bad N64 graphics. Yeah, he just stopped, and the thing is angry now.
Okay, we good.
I don't know if he'll do it again or not.
I don't think he does, because I'm pretty sure I've seen this cutscene.
Okay, you're pretty sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've definitely seen this cutscene at least.
Okay. Yeah, because Jager made it as far as the big-titted sunflower.
Yeah. Which my understanding is that that's very, very not far into the game.
That's like the second part of the first area.
Yeah.
Can't quite make it out. Anyway, seems pretty familiar to me.
What's his voice you're doing?
I don't know what he sounds like, so I just know he's British. And then I'm bad at British accents.
I guess it's better to do that than to do a bad British accent.
Well, I did do a bad British accent.
It was so bad that I didn't even recognize it as a British accent.
Yes. That's what I need in my life I need positivity like that. It was so bad that I couldn't even recognize it as that, Solomon. Oh, dude, thank you. I was going for bad.
Yeah, totally. It was completely unintentional.
How is there a milk carton with him missing already on it?
That is a good question. I mean, maybe there's a time skip.
Never mind.
No, it's a cow.
Oh. Unless it was on the back.
Yeah. To the shack. Not to the strap with the lightning strap.
Oh no, Jaeger, look. Look, the milk, it just disappeared into his mouth.
Yeah?
Oh no.
I just have to say, I just love how this is like the crux of the story.
Right?
His table is like
Super
one of the
wobbly.
legs is not long enough or something, and Conker is the perfect size to be like a table stopper.
Is that really it?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's what Rareware did. That's why they were that's why they were the best.
Man.
They were the best in the business.
I miss them.
They were so good.
Yeah.
And honestly, like that's one of the things that I love so much about Ukulele. I don't care what everyone says. I love that game.
I wish they would do something more like this, though, you know, where it was, like, raunchy humor.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, they had, like, hidden raunchy humor in Ukulele, like the trouser snake, but...
That was just brilliant.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff, subtle stuff in Banjo, and a lot of unsubtle stuff, too.
Well, like what in Banjo in particular? 'Cause
the first one that there's a whole lot of them, actually, but the first one that immediately springs to mind is there's this level in Banjo-Tooie where there is straight up a form of land that is shaped like
a dick.
Yes, and it is
Hilarious.
inserting into something else.
Really? Is it just like a big hole?
Not necessarily.
What's it called?
I'm gonna show this to you, and while this cutscene is playing, and it's totally not going to be boring and not entertaining for everyone.
Well, anyone who's
not
bored
watching
can
this.
read the subtitles. Because I don't feel very well at all.
Just because
I'm
it's
like-
so bad, I kind
I'm
of want
doing
you to
like-
keep going. I want you to keep going with this voice because it's so bad.
It's actually an impression of one of the Beatles, and I can't remember which one. And he talks kind of like this a lot.
Is that Ringo?
Very,
I think
old.
it's Ringo.
Is it Ringo?
I think so.
Ringo. One of my favorite Beatles quotes was somebody asked the other band members if Ringo was the best drummer in the world, and they were like, Ringo's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. It's just like, yes.
That is awesome.
Oh, it's so good. Or somebody, when they came over to America, like in an interview, they were like, some people have said your haircuts are un-American. What do you have to say about that? And they're like, well, that's very observant of them because we're not American. Or another good one. Oh, crap, what was it? It was really funny. It was.
Get it out.
It's like on the tip of my tongue. I remember it. I just can't, like... Ah, crap, what was it? I feel so dumb right now. Jager, help me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's another
so
Beatles quote.
I don't like the Beatles, so I don't know what I don't know what the things they say.
I can't remember. I give up.
All right. Well, that was
Riveting.
That was just riveting.
We should let this one go on for like 20 minutes, because this has literally all been a cutscene.
Yeah. I agree. Granted, from what I understand, most of this game is cutscenes.
Bah! That's fine.
Alright. Take a gander at this.
I think it's just peeing. Because, like, that looks like balls, and the dick, and the head, and
It's
then
kind of
the
cut
dots.
off, but there's just this round thing over here.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little obvious what that's supposed to represent.
It's kind of funny.
It's great.
That is amazing.
Actually, I'm just for the sake of this not being totally worthless and boring, I'm going to try. I'm not sure what kind of editing software I have on this computer, but I'm gonna try and insert a picture of that up there. So
I remember Jake trying to do that once, and he ruined like 4 videos. Like he was like he saved it. He accidentally saved it in a way that we couldn't recover them, and I think that's how we lost like one of the last sets of banjo stuff we did.
Alright. Which, by the way, we could do. I could do that.
I don't feel right about doing that without Jake.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but like, having that in mind, I'll just make sure and make a copy of the original video too, just in case something happens.
Can I swim?
Alright, anyway, here's the gameplay.
Yeah, now we get to see me jumping like a dolphin.
I was kind of spacing out because I was Googling. Did you talk to
The Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. He taught me how to use the B button stuff.
Oh, okay.
Or am I supposed to do that again when I'm sober?
Oh.
I can't seem to get any further. Hold down the left trigger and crouch. Oh yes, I remember now. Now then, what was it? Oh yeah, A! Then A again to do that funny helicopter-y tail thing. Now that makes me hover. I should easily get across that gap. Gap. That's what I meant.
Are you sure you've got that?
I implore you to reconsider. Have we talked about our love of Kung Pao?
Probably not.
Probably. I mean, are you kidding?
I mean, maybe
Somewhere in our past videos, it has to be.
we could have. Knowing us, we probably just quoted it with no context and didn't explain it.
Is that better?
I'm not sure.
Should I go through that door, actually?
I don't know if you can yet. I think you need to go up there and you need to, like, press a switch or something.
Ah, that actually makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I saw that on the Switch, they're selling Turok, which was one of my favorite. It was like, I think that actually might have been the first-person shooter that I ever played.
Is it 64?
Yeah, it was on the N64.
Oh, they put that on the Switch?
Yeah, it's $20.
Wow, so they actually... There's a 64 game on the Switch now.
Yeah.
I hope they keep doing more.
Me too.
I just wish they made the virtual console come back, though.
Who's this guy?
You think you're coming this way, you could think again.
You're a real charmer. I just want to get past, please.
No, I don't think so. I only just got comfy. Have you ever sat in one place of Gothic architecture for 200 years? Get right up your ass, you know. Thought it was about time to move on to a big save, and I'm not moving now.
To start talking about Gothic architecture? Something weird like that?
But if you care to come be closer, we can discuss things of that nature.
I'm scared of him, so I'm gonna go down.
I have a feeling this playthrough is just going to be you doing a bunch of bad voices.
Is that so wrong?
No!
Not from my point of view. It's pretty amusing so far.
Well, I'm glad it's amusing. Oh man,
I'm just going to do one randomly out of the blue.
Is it gonna be Toad?
I'd need to practice that off recording first, so I wouldn't completely embarrass myself.
But Jager, completely embarrassing ourselves is like, it's life.
That's the Pillowheads.
Yeah, it's like, what else would we do if it wasn't embarrassing ourselves? We're like, this channel started with us being like, we're gonna be so bad. So?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, It is literally for our own enjoyment.
Yeah.
And if other people just
it's a hobby.
if other people just so happen to enjoy it, then cool.
And they don't, but that's all right.
Yeah. I like that he has water wings.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like,
I think that's just one of those things about this where they purposefully made this like almost a parody of their own
games.
cutesy platforming games.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the character is
Adorable.
so like cutesy.
But so raunchy.
Yeah. It's really interesting, like, the history behind this game, because it was originally supposed to be just another cutesy rare game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was called 12 Tales for some reason.
'Cause Satan.
Yeah, that was probably it. Did you read that fast?
Yeah, you have to hit it with the B button.
Yeah. I found I've started to play this game a couple times, and I've found this part really janky.
The melee combat in general is pretty janky.
Yeah.
It's because, unlike Banjo-Kazooie, where you get like a weird roll attack and stuff,
Mhm.
he completely stops, and the key just is able to move right away. Crap.
Yeah.
Also,
it's kind
the
of,
camera.
Yeah, it's kind of comparable to the standard B move in the first Banjo-Kazooie, where he does this crappy claw swipe move that no one ever uses because it's so bad. It's basically like that, except that's your only offensive move in this.
So is that just to teach me how to use that?
That seems to be the case.
Cool. So I didn't even need to go in there.
Well,
Well,
I think you did, actually.
Oh, is it because now I can hit him?
I'm pretty sure that's what happens, but don't get too close because he'll knock you off and waste time.
Jaeger.
Mm-hmm.
Wasting time is my life.
Wasting time is this channel.
Ha! A frying pan! You stupid little...
Whoa.
See ya.
No!
His cheesy smile. Conker's cheesy smile is actually a little unsettling.
It looks like some sort of hellish thing from a nightmare. No! How am I supposed to be a bean boy? I just
What?
want to be a bean boy. No! Oh shit, I fell.
Really setting the precedent for the gameplay here.
I am not good at N64 games. Can I hit him again? Just out of anger? No? That's
No.
too bad. At least I can swim.
Yeah.
My water wings. No! Man, he's so fucking cute.
Yeah. That
Like-
what just happened now, it reminded me of one of the complaints I saw about ukulele when it first came out, is when you'd go into an area, or you go into like a warp thing, like where it takes you to another area, the camera originally would face away from you when you walked out of it, so when you would press forward, because you walked forward into it,
Yeah.
and then when you would appear in the new area, if you kept pressing forward, you would just go back into it.
Well, yeah.
That was bad, but they fixed it.
Yeah.
So
And that's one of the only things I like about newer games, but that's also bad, in my opinion. Because... Patching is good, but a lot of people use it in a really bad way. Like, they're like, oh, that means we can change these huge gameplay things. And it's like, okay, well, sometimes that's very necessary, but there's so many cases where it's like a big thing. Like, in certain ones that I play, like Destiny, they'll completely change, like, the range, damage, and effects of a gun.
basically fixing things that aren't broken.
Exactly. Also...
And making them broken.
What do I do now? Wait. There we go.
Trying to remember.
Oh. Oh, I think that's it. I think I gotta jump
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, can you jump on the rock?
Maybe.
Do the...
Oh, there we
yeah.
go. Cool. I didn't think you could jump on it. It looked too big. Slam on.
Yeah, and knowing these kind of games, it kind of looks like, even if you would, it looks like you'd be able to jump on it, like they would put like a invisible wall around it so you can't jump on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've noticed that a lot in these old games.
Invisible walls were huge.
Yeah.
Now if an invisible wall exists, people get so mad.
Yeah.
I do not understand. You know what? We've been running for about 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
I think it's time for next time on Pillowheads.
Yeah. And
After this cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Jaeger.
And you're not even gonna watch it?
Well, no, I was getting my phone ready to mark the time.
Oh, okay.
This could be
I was
important.
gonna say you need to be on your bad voices game.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ah, Professor. Welcome. I have a job for you. As you can see, the table.
It looks like it's standing up straight.
The table, yes. Yes. So you have simple split. That's not that. Not that. Let me have a look for you. Yes. I think I see the problem. Yes, I think I... Oh, it's very hard to keep up with you. You must give me a moment, though. I will come back later. Don't be too long. I will be as quick as I can, sire. Because you know what happened last time. Oh, only too well, only too well. I will go now. I don't want to have to get the duct tape out again. Yes, I mean, no! I don't want you to get the duct tape out again. Goodbye, goodbye.
I like how my voices are probably nothing like what they actually sound like.
Probably not. And you can actually in the video you can probably hear them.
Oh, so that makes it even worse.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then.
Or better, depending on how you look at it.
I don't know. I think I'll leave this one because his voice is hard to do. It keeps bouncing between a retarded Frenchman and a retarded German.
Yeah, the problem is that you're doing all the voices yourself. And so when you're going between them, they sometimes like mix together or turn into something different.
Yeah.
Like I started hearing your Joe from Family Guy voice.
Hey, Peter.
I should just do that for him now.
Yeah.
You know what happened last time. I had to get out the duct tape, and I don't think you want that.
Alright, so...
Alright.
Alright, now it's the time for the next time.
Yes.